Ow! Let's change this to champion select. There we go. Alright, the Jax ban, they did not want that again. I can tell you that. Seems pretty good
Yeah,
to me.
that doesn't surprise me. Although Tristana is the one that does have the 100% win rate, right? In the series?
Pardon me?
Maybe. I said Tristana is the one that has the 100% win rate, right?
Oh yeah, she's been winning every single game. Even with as great as Ayuna plays, Caitlyn wasn't good enough. It's the Tristana took it again.
Did you notice on the Twitch chat that there's somebody named Jesus lost the wheel?
Jesus lost the wheel. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me?
The BM is real.
Jesus lost the wheel. I guess we have a fan of Ibidas.
I guess so.
That's-
So, top lane bans, huh? Renekton, Darius, Jax. What are we gonna do? The E. Maybe the Braum. They've banned Braum every game that I've seen so far.
They ban Braum every game. It'll be interesting if they let it through this time. The Darius ban again. Darius was played in the first 2 games of the tournament. Tournament of the series. And banned it last game. Banned it this game. Yeah, if Braum goes through, it would be the first time it goes through in this series, actually.
Yeah. The Orianna has been on the winning team twice in a row too, hasn't she?
Yeah.
It's funny that it's always the same champions, you know? Like, when you think back to, like, champions that have just always been contested in tournaments and stuff like that, there's champions like Orianna, there's champions like Jax that are just...
We've had an issue in Champion Select.
Apparently. Maybe it's because Jax was banned.
Jax ban. Can't have that happen. He DC'd. Alright, so we will have the same bans. Will make sense. Okay, get him back in. Same.
Actually, no, that's it. Tournament's over. They forfeit.
Peace. Same bans. Well, there's always those little client glitches, you know. Everyone's playing from home right now, so.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't affect the game competitively anyway, they'll have the same bans. It'll be okay.
All right.
Just make sure these same bans come out. Darius, Jax, Cassidy, Renekton. See if they finally get their ban. Wondering what they might not want to play against this time around.
Yeah, there's so many contested picks that are going to be open still, right? There's the Lee Sin, which has been picked every time.
Yeah.
There's the Braum, which might be open now. Yeah, so the Braum that's open, the Tristana. There's a lot of opportunity, the Orianna as well. There's a lot of opportunity for some mind games to happen here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. It looks like they're just going to go for that Orianna right out the bat. Oh, wait, we got a... There we go. Oh, no, they're going to go for Braum, actually.
And the Lee Sin in return.
Yep. Contested picks. I mean, Braum banned every single game of this series. He's finally in there. It's going to give Evidence a chance to pick Lee Sin and Thresh.
Okay. And there's the Orianna pick, I assume.
They were thinking about it before. They're lucky. They're really happy they were able to get it.
So maybe we'll see some sort of Yasuo comp or something like that.
There's
Braum
the
would
Yasuo,
be really good with Yasuo.
It's if they're willing to play the Yasuo top. It seems so far that Evidence's top laner, he really likes to play tanks.
Yeah.
We haven't really seen, I mean, other than the Jax pick, he hasn't played a very aggressive or carry style top laner so far. But it's possible.
Yeah. You can't really play top without playing Jax.
Oh yeah. Oh, good. There's the Tristana, our 100% winner, or Kog'Maw. They're thinking about it. What they're probably trying to do is take away the Kog'Maw because Purple Team does have Thresh. Thresh is great with Kog'Maw.
Oh. Okay.
All right, we're getting the ring. Someone's putting on the carry pants.
Yeah, exactly. had enough, dude.
It's it it's time. I mean, you got the Braum. She's pretty good with Braum. She got a nice stun. She wants those nice trades where she
Yeah.
can dodge things. She nice when you can slow her down. When her enemies can be slowed down, should I say?
Okay, Ziggs is a great pick here, actually. Very good against Orianna. One of the few champions that is able to go even with her in lane.
Hmm. Ziggs.
The only issue that I see is that he'll have trouble hitting the Vayne.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just the
Mhm.
tumbles left and right. Lulu mid. They want. You see
I
this
think that's
matchup from there
actually-
once.
Yeah, the Lulu top, I think. Yeah.
No, actually, no. Yeah, you're right. It is the Ziggs mid and the Lulu top.
The Pantheon. Okay, so I caught a little bit of this game. I didn't see the whole thing, but
Oh yeah.
I was down with the Pantheon.
This is. I think they might be feeling like to go back for a bit of a comfort pick.
Mhm.
Say, hey, I already won a game with this. Won a second time. There we go. A Jarvan, maybe.
Jarvan is actually very strong lane
Mm,
champion these
yeah.
days. He's really good against those squishy top laners as well, like Ryze early, Lulu early. I mean, Lulu's strong early, but the way that Jarvan has been changed recently, I'm assuming that it's Jarvan top, is
Yeah.
that his passive procs much more often now.
Yeah.
And he's just such a good top lane champion. He's like so abusive, and I really hope that that's what they choose to do, especially against like a Ziggs Kog'Maw if they decide to go for that. A Jarvan Vayne kind of wombo duo team thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially with the Orianna too. I mean, she could ball him, right? And you're
Mhm.
gonna get double knockups from her and Braum. It's a nice team comp. They're going for a bit more for the fight. I mean, they had their sort of. I mean, they played against a pick comp. They didn't have the greatest team fight, but now they want to play for the team fight.
It's it's hard to see which team is going to have the better team comp this time, actually, because they have the Trist, the Protection, and the Ziggs, who's pretty much a hyper carry in his own,
Yeah.
against the all-in kind of like wombo coming out of Jesus Take the Wheel.
Well, definitely the Ziggs pick's gonna cause a lot of problems with the sieging potential of Jesus Take the Wheel. I mean, they have the Vayne. She has to get really close to the tower to take it. And we know Ziggs and Lulu like, in combination. Amazing wave clear. It's gonna be very, very, very difficult for
That's a
them to
very
siege.
good point. That's a very good point, yeah, for sure. They do have the opportunity to take that Trist into the late game.
I think this is the strategy they want to go for again. It's
Hmm.
they're not confident in winning in the early game. They don't think they might be able to pull off the team fights in the mid game, but they know that hey, that doesn't mean we're going to lose the game. Let's be smart. Let's play for the late game. We can stall them. They're not that much better than us in the early portions of the game. We can stall, and we can definitely destroy them in the end game. I mean, they're winning all the team fights. They're good. They're a very good team fighting team. That's what they want to go for.
However, we did say that Jesus Take the Wheel is so good at analyzing mid-game what the other team's strategy is, and they do know that they want to, play that late game, obviously picking the Triss, picking the Lulu, and they have so much damage and engage, right? Like the Pantheon ult, the Jarvan ult, the like Braum ult, I'm coming at your team. If they get themselves in a position where wave clear doesn't matter, and they can just dive, then maybe they have enough to actually just take it out and break that stall, break that turtle.
Oh yeah, well, I mean that's what they're getting in the Jarvan pick. I mean, you put
Yeah.
the ball in Jarvan, he doesn't have a problem diving. He'll gladly tank that damage. I mean, if you get that EQ combo into a nice ball and Cataclysm, well, there you go.
Yep. Okay, so if you could, I think we got a couple new viewers in the stream since we've got such a great series going on here. You want to just give a quick rundown of what the tournament is and where we're at right now?
All right, so this is the UTLA Summer Tournament. This has been going on since June. We are this is the finals match, Game 4. This is Evidus versus Jesus Take the Wheel. Jesus Take the Wheel went through the whole tournament without losing a match until the last game we just played, losing in Game 3, but they still have the 2-1 advantage over Evidus. we're in game four now, and Evidus won very decisively last game.
Yeah, they had some really impressive team comp.
No, definitely, definitely. Um, and they have a good team fight. They have a good comp now. I mean, they had the Tristana last game, did great for them,
Yeah.
and they have a comp that's going to be difficult for Vayne to play around.
Yeah, it's true. I have faith in Ayuna though. You know, like he's done so well in the bottom lane all these games.
Hmm.
I think maybe he can pull it off.
Yeah, it's actually the out of the three games they won bot lane two out of the three times.
Yeah.
So I mean, hey, maybe they just lost off of a couple bad decisions. Maybe I think they're hoping to win this time around. If they could win it with a Vayne, I mean they've won it from the disadvantaged lane in the past. That it'll win the game for them. Definitely, their bot lane's definitely a very 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 big force on their team.
Yeah. I actually did play against these guys in the tournament as well earlier, and I had just picked up AD carry. I was just brand new to it, but playing against them, the difference from your standard lanes that you play against, you know, in ranked fives or whatever, to these guys, it was a pretty noticeable difference. So I can
Hmm.
attest to their lane terror.
Oh yeah, they're definitely a lane terror, and they're making it really hard for Evidus to win that lane.
Yeah. So I'm not sure why he decided to go for the Vayne over the Trist though. You know what I mean? Like what do you think his reasoning is there? Do you think he just has that kind of comfort on that champion or
Well, for them, we can sit. Well, they're at that match point basically, right?
yeah.
If you have a comfort champion, maybe he plays it solo queue. If if you think, hey, maybe I could use this as a cheese, you might want to pull it out when you have the advantage. You're at match
Yeah.
point. If you lose, it's not over for you. You're not gonna resort to oh, let me just, I need this to win. You might try something that you're not exactly sure if it's gonna work or not. It's a bit of a gambit, right? That's what Viz, she is a gambit in herself, a very, very hyper
Yeah.
damaged carry,
Yeah.
but you don't know if it's going to work out all the time because a lot of pressure gets put on her. Maybe they're
Yeah.
going for the gambit now because they know, hey, if we lose, it's okay. We'll take it to game five. Maybe then we'll hop on our comfort. Maybe then we'll hop on something that we think is probably going to win, like a Tristana or something.
Hmm.
They have the advantage. It is 2-1. They can take these risks right now if they want.
It's true. There's not really much opportunity in this tournament to I mean past this point to bring out their secret weapon, right?
Yeah.
Like if they're gonna do it, now's the time.
So we're hoping that it is, and they got the Braum this time around.
Yeah.
Like
I
for
think
all we know, they could have been holding back the Vayne because they weren't getting the Braum.
that's probably what it was, I think. That's such a dirty combo.
Yeah, that's because she wants to chase you down. She's the Night Hunter. That's what they call her. I
Yeah.
mean, and he has the opportunity to keep you in place, slow you down, get those stuns off, right? So they got it. It's a nice peel champion. That's what she needs.
And it is indeed the Jarvan top. So
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna get the Jarvan top. Actually, one of the benefits Jarvan top has against the Lulu. Generally, Lulu just beats up the melees. Like
yeah.
that, it's very difficult. But
Yeah.
Jarvan has the capability to, even if he's slowed, he can't really be kited. I mean, he has his EQ combo. He can close distance very well. If he gets those ganks, I mean, there's a Pantheon jungle. He's going to come in and do a lot of damage, right?
Hmm.
If he gets those ganks, he can't, Jarvan won't really be kited. He can EQ in. He can use the Cataclysm to close the distance. And that's what he's going to look to do against the Lulu. I expect to see Pantheon top quite a bit this game.
Yeah, they have I really am happy that they decided to go for a very aggressive team comp this time.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And hopefully we get some crazy tower dives. I'm down.
Oh, yeah, yeah, definitely tower dives. Maybe not so many tower dives from Evidus, but they might look to
Yeah.
fight because they have the hook. They have these Lee Sin kicks. They want to maybe keep people out of the tower, and they have the ability to do that.
Okay. So we're in the game.
Let's see
And
if let's see what strats we're going to get now. So far, we've seen two early game invades that haven't
yeah.
proved quite fruitful for anyone necessarily, but who knows? Just like the Vayne pick, maybe we can see a little bit of Gambit cheese coming out now.
Yeah, they've definitely been taking pages from the EULCS with the Fnatic Brush Ward and you know these crazy invades.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
or brush baits, not brush ward. Sorry.
Well, yeah. Oh yeah, that Fnatic brush last game. I mean, it didn't win them the game, but it was just a way of them asserting their dominance, kind of.
Yep. Yep. The dude potential. Are you familiar with the dude potential?
No, what is that?
So the dude potential was a term coined by Monte Cristo and Doa of OGN, obviously,
Oh yeah.
and it's basically at any given time, what is the potential of how many dudes could be in that bush right there? So like that bush had a dude potential of 5 right now.
Oh man.
There's like a dude potential of 5 in all these bushes, and
Uh,
they didn't respect it. They didn't respect the dude
they
potential.
didn't respect the dude potential, and that was a very, very great kill for Evidence that time around. It looks like
So
we're
it
going to
looks
get
like,
a very passive start,
yeah,
actually.
yeah,
At the same time, we see Evidence, they might not want to take very big risks. I mean, certain mistakes that cost you a game. I mean, this is match point for just take the wheel. You might want to play a tad bit more safe.
yeah. I think that's a smart decision by them too, because they do have that late game comp.
Hmm.
No point making that risk.
Yeah, they want to disrupt the siege from Jesus take the wheel, and they're waiting for that. They want Tristana to get strong. They want to protect the Tristana. They have the ability to do it. They have Thresh, they have Lulu, they have Lee Sin. They can do it.
All right, so let's see how this top lane goes, because I've got full faith in the Sherman, my lyrical chicken homeboy. Let's see what you can do.
Whew, it's Jarvan will have a hard time up here, especially early on. Like,
Yeah.
he really needs the ganks to get himself like ahead.
Lulu reminds me of Nunu almost. You know how he's like got the slows. He's just
Oh
such
yeah,
a pain
yeah.
to deal with, like
A,
the ultimate top laner.
a pain to deal with top. Except she pokes you down. She's ranged. It's annoying.
Exactly.
She doesn't heal herself, but she definitely does a lot of damage to you.
Yeah, she's got the shield, so pretty similar. Anyways, a good thing that Jarvan's doing is actually being able to get the push. That's a big deal in that matchup.
Yeah.
Being able to push her in and not get harassed on her tower. And the level 2 trade's coming out a little bit from bottom, but not gonna make that much deal. It was on Brahmin. He is a tanky dude.
Yeah, he is definitely a tanky dude, and he will become an even more tanky dude as this game progresses. I mean, that's what Brahm's known for. Like, he becomes a massive tank as this game progresses. He gives himself bonus defensive stats. He has his shield to reduce like ranged or projectile damage. It's crazy.
And we see Lee Sin going for a little bit of an invade right here. The Orianna does have some pressure in the lane over the Zig, so he might not go for any kills. I guess he's just trying to see where the Pantheon was.
Maybe thinking about it, thought against it. A bit of a
Looks like he's
risky
moving
play
up
early
north.
on, especially. I mean, it is a Pantheon. You're gonna say
Going
gank
towards the
yourself.
top. This polymorph, the Q lands. Not going to be a kill, but good damage.
Yeah, definitely good damage, especially when you have a poke champ like Lulu who wants to just poke him down. And you gave him a bit of burst damage. You took him down to half health. He's going to have to be careful against the Lulu now.
Okay. So we see pretty much even farm all the way around. 2020, 2020. And the gank, nice, he gets the stun.
Ooh.
The ignite goes down. That's a dead Ziggs. And the Pantheon, oh, flash from Lee Sin. Orianna's out of mana. Her ball is behind him. It goes back to her. She gets the defensive stats. But the flash!
Oh!
Good play by Orianna.
Ooh.
Great play by Orianna.
Great. And she has those double buffs now. That's, she's got that
Two
early
kills.
blue on Orianna.
That's going to be some paid for the Ziggs.
Yeah, Zig's going to pay for that, especially with Orianna, whose auto attacks already hurt. I mean, her passive makes those auto attacks hurt, plus red buff. Like, she's going to have a lot of incentive to really be in that Zig's face right now.
See, I think that's actually a little bit of a mistake coming out from Davids's. The fact that they did take Ignite on the Ziggs when they're planning on going to be playing this, like passive style comp. The Ignite, sure, I understand for the lane pressure and everything like that, but
Yeah, I think what they're thinking is, hey, I'm Ziggs, I'm a very high lane pressure champion, our jungler's Lee Sin, this Ignite's going to be worthwhile. But, I mean, it's not paying off as much as it could have there.
yeah. Okay, so Orianna comes back to lane with the Chalice, a Pink Ward, and an Amp Tome. So that right to the Ziggs Chalice is the amount of map pressure she's going to get with that Pink Ward if she plays it well is going to open up some terror for the Ziggs. The fact that she can deny his vision, she won't even need to actually trade with him. She'll be able to just,
Keep him scared in lane.
Exactly.
Especially when there's that Pantheon jungle. Pantheon plus Orianna, especially when she has blue and red. The double buffs. You're going to take a lot of damage. If you can't see, you got to play very careful.
So, good dodge on the hook from the Braum. We did see Lee Sin down there. That could have been a big gank. And there's the flay into the lantern. Tristana jumps in. The Q lands, but not much is going to come from it.
Yeah, see, this is part of the potential of Braum to take no damage whatsoever.
Yep. He's a tanky beast.
He is a tanky beast, and he will just get more tanky.
Notice that Jarvan's items. Oh, the Q lands from the Lee Sin. Looks like he's going for it. She's level 6, though. He's only level 4. The Ziggs is catching up. He's got the slows down. There's the damage from the ult, but it's not enough. Pantheon's here. Gets the stun. The Ziggs ult comes down, but the Q misses from Lee Sin. Pantheon going for the kill, leaving his Ori open. Turns around. Ziggs is out of mana. Gets the Ignite down, though, and the Q lands for the kill. Gets the double buff, but it's not going to be enough. They actually go to the Vayne. That's not very good.
Well, the kills are on the Vayne. Double buff transfer complete, I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, this is that's detrimental to Avides right now. That the fact that Vayne's getting ahead, like with double buffs. I mean, one of the win conditions right now for Jesus Take the Wheel is to make Vayne as big as she can be, and she's getting huge early on.
That was a crazy fight. That was really close. Very, very close.
Very, very close. But there, Rick, we were criticizing the Ignite on Ziggs, but it
totally right.
paid off that time around.
Yeah, you're totally right. So we see Pantheon level 5. He's going to hit 6 pretty soon. And Jarvan and him are actually rotating towards that blue buff, trying to make the early plays like we were talking about. We know that they want to start that snowball and get those dives going. So we see them posting up around the blue, and they do get it for free. Maybe they'll hang around and try and catch a Lee Sin when he comes through. He doesn't have flash up. Yeah, that does seem to be their plan.
Jarvan just staying there for safe measure.
Oh, he goes for the Q and he follows it!
Oh!
Out of energy! No, that's so Oh, he gets the W!
Woo! Barely making
out
out of that one.
He didn't waste his E, didn't run out of energy, and for that, they get a free blue buff on Tristana and a free kill on the Pantheon. And they're going for the Ori, who does not have flash, so the Q lands! Come on, dude, follow it, let's see it. Doesn't go for it, but the Jarvan's in there. A huge team fight just going on right now. Braum's in deep, Ziggs is in deep. But looks like they're just going to back off and maybe force a dragon.
Vayne was not able to get off a lot of damage there. She was like very mispositioned from her team. If she did want to auto attack, she would have been the prime target to just be killed. They lost a lot of damage there because Vayne couldn't get off the damage she needed.
I really totally thought that Lee Sin was going to follow with that Q and maybe make like a Q into a war jump.
Oh, definitely.
But, he took the safe route, I guess. And for that, they are going to get the blue buff trade as well. Pantheon going in for the ult because the Jarvan's there. Not going to land it. Probably could have just walked around. And is that going to be another kill? The Ziggs ult isn't enough. And now Pantheon's in trouble.
Oh, no.
This is not... Oh, the Orianna ult, not bad, but not
gonna
enough.
Be enough.
A lot of miscommunication coming out of Jesus Takes the Wheel, unfortunately.
That was one of the situations where it's like, I fight, then you fight. It's not them fighting together. And that's an issue. Like Avides fighting together, getting a lot of damage off at the same time. I mean, you can't 1v3. Like, it's just not... We're not at that point in the game where anyone's that strong yet. And they're making that mistake.
Yeah, it's not boding well for them. The gold is even, but it's not the advantage that they wanted to get early.
I mean, what they're really focusing on, I suppose, this time around is they want the balling to get ahead. But if they want the balling to get ahead, it won't mean anything if their solo lanes and jungler are making these silly plays around in their own jungle.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how far Vayne is ahead. If you have someone that can one-shot her, like, does it really matter?
Yeah, that's a good point. Absolutely. And even though she is winning in CS, every time they try and engage, the Tristana is able to just jump away. She's got the play, she's got the shield, she's got her jump.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, but that's the thing. Like, Thresh is just an amazing, amazing support just to peel off everything from the AD carry. I mean, you have Tristana. She already has her jump. She can already knock you back if she needs. And then you have Thresh as a backup measure to pull her away or flay someone away or whatever. Like, she's going to be very, very, very safe this fight. Especially with a Lee Sin jungle, who can kick people away as well, and a Lulu to keep her, to make her grow.
Yep.
This is protect the Tristana comp. Oh! Well, she's just going to
Yeah,
jump away again.
protect that Tristana comp and anti-dive.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anti-dive protected Tristana. Like we said, this is a hard game for Vayne.
Oh, here comes the gank from Lee Sin. A good bait on the Thresh. The Pantheon comes down, though, for the turnaround. The Braum might live from the Ignite. And the Vayne might get the kill. She keeps going. Tristana's jumping in, too. This could be big. Lee Sin does get the kill on the Pantheon. The teleport coming in from the Lulu, though. And they might be able to pick up the Vayne here. She tumbles in, going for the kill. But the Lulu able to secure the kill. And did Braum go down? I didn't notice that from the... no, he didn't. He didn't die to the Tristana E. I thought it was Ignite, but not enough damage to take him out.
That was Vayne trying to bite off way more than she can chew. She wanted to get the kill on Thresh. She was healed. I mean, she went back there. It had Thresh and Tristana back there. She kind of left her team alone. If she dedicated herself to stay with her team, just get the one kill, would have gone a lot better for them. But she separated herself from her team, and they ended up losing that fight.
We can't take that away from Lulu, though. That was a fantastic teleport down by her.
Definitely.
Great map awareness.
And made sure to protect her AD carry. Beautiful ult.
Yep. So where does that leave us right now? Jarvan is able to take the top tower, and Avitos is 400 gold ahead, which isn't much. Who's got all the gold on this team? It looks like it's split evenly between the Vayne and the Orianna, but the Pantheon's having a hard time, man. 0-4.
Yeah. He's definitely be fine. I think one of the interesting things that will determine this is what build Jarvan goes. Looks like see he built a Tiamat. He's gonna build offensive first. He wants to do damage. Like they want to make this bursty comp where Jarvan does damage going in, or Orianna follows up with extra burst.
Yeah.
But it leaves them vulnerable. They don't have a real tank, because even Pantheon went Lizard Elder.
Yeah. Maybe they're trying to rely on the Braum, but...
Braum's definitely a tanky beast. He's a tanky beast.
And we see the Jarvan trading with the Lulu. He does have the advantage, it seems like. The hook coming close, but not close enough.
They want to push the little advantages Bill bought from the messed up fight, we'll say, that Jesus Take the Wheel had.
Yeah, the item damage or difference is in Tristana's favor. Obviously, she does have her board completed, so I think if a fight did actually happen, it might go to Tristana.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like Bork is a very large damage spike for her. Like Vayne's missing that. I mean, she's like by buying the Bork, you're building percentage damage. Like percentage magic damage, and you're getting a more powerful active. It's a very, very large power spike. Vayne needs to be very careful.
See the Thresh getting caught out a little bit. He drops his ult, and the Tristana is not in the best position. The Pantheon ult's loading. We'll see if it hits anyone. He might get the stun down on her. The stun actually goes on to Lee Sin. The Zig's ult gonna hit Pantheon. Not enough. Wow, the Braum kill from the hook. And the Jarvan cleaning up the fight. Gives the kill to Vayne, but she died for it. And the Jarvan gonna go down to the, the shield!
Oh!
Nice play! Oh, but he does go down, unfortunately. A little bit of greed. That's too bad. That would have been a huge play.
It is gonna be 3 for 3. Yeah, kind of poor positioning by Lee Sin there. He kind of asked to get condemned. But
that's too bad. The Jarvan, that would have been a crazy save by the Orianna.
Yeah.
Flashing over the wall to get the shield and the LT.
Probably thought he could get in there and finish off the kill.
Yeah, just a little bit overzealous.
But it's gonna be it's gonna even out the gold a tad. Actually, 300 gold in favor of Jesus Take the Wheel.
Yeah, it's still insanely close.
But actually, what we see for the damage on Jarvan from the Tiamat actually really helped him out there.
Yeah,
he scales great.
Once he completes that, it's true terror.
Yeah, he's gonna go Hydra, but it's interesting to see what he builds after. He has the option, maybe going Last Whisper, maybe going Black Cleaver, or maybe he'll just go straight tank. I mean, he's sitting on a Negatron cloak right now. We don't know right now. There are 2 APs on Evidus, so will he upgrade that to a Spectre's Cowl? It's very possible. It's all up to whether he goes tank or straight damage right after.
I believe one of the builds that are very popular on the top lane, Jarvan, is the Trinity Force second, actually.
Ah, yeah, that's also another very, very offensive build as well.
Yeah, just bring in the burst.
But what that does is it leaves Braum to be the sole tank for the team. I mean, it's not terrible because he can use his shield to mitigate everyone's damage.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of if you're really putting a lot of trust in Braum at that point.
Yeah. And not only that, if hold on, we got some damage going on bottom. Vayne doing some crazy teams. Pops the ult, pops the bork, goes for the dive. Tristana not able to turn it around though. She does. She flashes for the kill. She was slowed, but here comes Elisa in top lane looking for the dive on the Jarvan. Like we were saying, he's not that tanky, but he's got the damage. And with the Cataclysm, he's able to take her out.
Yeah, I think one of the issues we're seeing here from Vayne is the tad bit of tunnel vision. This is the second time around. She's got someone lit, and she just goes after them. She took a lot of tower damage there. She didn't have to die Tristana. Ooh,
I like
nice.
to call that the Vayne syndrome, actually. Oh, nice hook. They might actually get another kill here. Yep, Thresh ultimate's up. Braum ultimate goes down on the Triss, but she goes in. She gets the kill. And this means she's got red buff. And if the Braum doesn't get the stun, she might be able to get the kill. Oh, the timer ran out. That's unfortunate. She did know that Orianna was on her way down, and she's smart enough to back up, but the Ori is now in a tricky position. If she can get the red on her and get the slowdown, the Q lands from Lee Sin. He's in range, gets the slow. A little bit of overkill with the Orianna ult, but...
Well, I mean, you gotta use, this Tristana right now is, oh...
The 100% win rate from the Tristana.
Yeah,
it's looking pretty good right now.
I mean, she's 6-1. We're 17 minutes into the game. Yeah. I mean, we saw this in game 2. Tristana is getting gigantic and plowing through everything.
And that's a guaranteed free dragon almost.
And also important to note that Jesus Take the Wheel had the chance of getting Tristana actually.
Yep.
They had the chance. They opted for the Vayne instead, and well, it's not going the way they wanted.
She did win lane though. She did have the goal advantage. Definitely. She did have the CS advantage, but she's getting caught out again. Red buff down on her. Looks like she's gonna try and make something happen, but with the Lee Sin kick, there's no way she can make those plays. And a Braum getting hooked too. That's another kill. Again to Tristana. 7-1 and 4.
Yeah. Jarvan's really gonna have to go time. He has his Hydra now. He really needs to get. Well, the thing also about AD Jarvan, he does a lot of damage. Like, yeah. Tristana has the potential to be one shot, but she has such a nice peel composition.
Yeah. She actually, if she almost might see a fight here. Jarvan does come in. He goes for the Cataclysm. Lulu will counter it. Pantheon trying to get a stun, but he can't get in there. Jarvan's still doing damage. Melting that Ziggs, but unfortunately his team's not able to do the same kind of follow-up with him. And the Q hits. Let's see if Lee Sin can finish him off here. Yep, there it is. A little bit of disrespect on it off. And what I was going to say was... actually, I totally forgot what I was going to say. Never mind.
So much action. It's hard to remember.
Yeah, so much action.
So much action. Well... Looks like Evidence' plan to get that Tristana out there. It's working. It's working a lot faster than they thought. I think they played this calm. Like I said before, it's to get into the late game because they didn't think they'd win in the early game. But I mean, look what they are. We're 19 minutes in. Their Tristana has 7 kills. Their Lee Sin has 6 kills. Now,
I remember what I was going to say.
Oh, yeah?
If Tristana plays it well, and she is quick enough on her reaction times, she can actually counter the Jarvan's initiate with her ult. It works the same way as like a Vayne Kadem or a Fresh Play, where when Jarvan starts to go in and he starts his animation, if she ults it, she actually prevents all damage from going on her.
You're right. It's wherever Jarvan lands is where the damage goes, right?
Yeah. So if she's able to knock him back, prevent him from getting the knock up, and then when he goes for his Cataclysm, she can just jump right out. Pantheon getting caught. Combo. That's it. See you later, bud. 0-7. Vayne bottom though, going for the kill, but that Triss is big. Jarvan's down there with the TP though.
Oh! Flash.
The flash. Okay, so he gets the shutdown. However, they do trade it for a blue buff on the opposite side.
You want that shotdown goal, I mean, it's still making Tristana a bigger champion than she already is.
And there's the engage onto the Thresh. Let's see if Ziggs is able to do enough damage to dissuade them from committing. The Lulu is there too with a blue buff. Let's see if she can catch the Ori, who's Ori does not have flash anymore. Good play by Braum. Lee Sin hits the Q. Can he do it? He doesn't have his kick up. Does he have the damage? There's the second Q. Wow, the disrespect is real. Russell going hard, man. And the Zigzag gets dodged by the Braum W. Well played by him. Able to bait that out. Lee Sin going for the insect. Ori, Lulu all able to keep him up, but I think they're going to have to back out. Bane going to get a kill here. Gets the condemn. And maybe another kill on Lulu, too. Does she have her Bork up? Yes, she does.
She does.
Another kill for her. And the Jarvan able to get another kill, maybe. Oh, Ziggs land the Q.
He's not gonna hit.
Quite, but the Pantheon ults in. Tristana able to make the play.
Oh my lord. This is
a
permanent action, man. Like,
yeah, it's all over the place, this game.
It's absolutely
I'm running out of breath.
It's very ridiculous. I mean, we've gotten to the point where we can say now that when Evidence is ahead, they are very, very aggressive. I mean, we haven't seen them ahead in the early game before. We see them ahead now, and it's permanent action. Like, we can barely cast this. Like, it's they have the lead. They want to push that lead right now. Tristana has 9 kills. Lee Sin has 7 kills. They want this over. They want to get into Game 5 as fast as possible. They do not at all want to lose this lead.
We can't doubt Jesus takes the wheel, though.
Oh yeah, they have the Braum.
They do have a Jarvan who's pretty big at this point. However, Tristana thinks she's big too. Tristana thinks she's nice, actually. Lee's in there to back her up. So much disrespect this game. It's ridiculous.
It's...
Auto-attacking the minions, basing on the
I'm not even sure if she was doing it on purpose, if it was accidentally like using attack move, or...
Yeah.
But regardless, I mean...
Regardless, Avis thinks they're nice.
Yeah. Doing those things isn't costing them anything. They're just that far ahead. I mean...
I think that's the mental game. Hook missing, unfortunately. That would have been a big fight under the tower. But it's the mental game. Maybe they're trying to get them shook, you know? If they can get them shaking in their boots and make them tilt.
Well, so yeah, it's like we were saying before. What if Jesus Takes the Wheel is a team that, after losing a game, goes on tilt very heavily? I mean, could this be an example of that? We're not sure. Maybe that's what Evidus has identified, and they're trying to play a tad BM just to get in their minds.
Okay, so Avitas able to get down some sight and hopefully protect themselves from that engage, that dive that Jarvan and Pantheon are looking to set up. As you can see, here he goes, onto the Ziggs. Gets the damage down. Is he going to follow the hook? He does. Big Cataclysm 4, man. He's going down, though. And nobody else can get in because of that. Orion all hits 4 people. Nice damage. However, the Vayne just gets obliterated. Polymorph into the Lee Sin finish. And that is a clean ace. Okay, so Pantheon's going to live, but pretty much a clean ace. 4 for 2.
Tristana with 11 kills now.
Yeah.
And they're going to get a dragon out of this as well. I mean, Tristana just kind of sit back in that fight. People, the bruisers can't even duel her at this point.
Yeah, they get melted instantly. The Ziggs damage, the Tristana damage, the utility from Lulu.
Yeah, Tristana's sitting with 2,000, almost 2,700 gold in her pocket.
I don't think they can out-damage her lifesteal at this point. With the Lulu shield and the shields on top of her, I just don't think they can kill her.
It's 2,900 gold. She's probably going to finish her Infinity. She will finish her Infinity Edge. They're going to even get bottom tower. This game, we know for sure, Evidos, we were saying before, when Jesus Takes the Wheel has the lead, they play aggressive. But this is another level of aggression we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, Avis is definitely stepping it up. They know how to turn it on.
Oh,
absolutely.
Definitely. This is such constant pressure. I mean, they win a fight. They took everything they could on the map. Tristana, already ahead, has enough to finish her Infinity Edge and more.
25 minutes into the game. 11-2 Tristana. 7K gold lead coming up for Avitos. Trying to bring that to a game 5.
It's a 7K gold lead, but there's so much gold that hasn't been spent on their team. They won that fight. I mean, mind you, they just got a lot of gold, but they actually, okay, Tristana finally spent gold. But even Thresh and Lee Sin have 2K gold apiece. Yeah, she finished her Infinity, and she finished her Phantom Dancer. We're going to see a Last Whisper next. And it doesn't even matter if Jarvanville's tanky then.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not looking good for Jesus Takes the Wheel.
I mean, they have a Braum, they have a Vayne, and Jarvan does offer the potential to be a great tank with disruptability. I mean, we saw a great Orianna ult that fight that did a lot of damage.
Yeah, they had a lot of great wombo.
But they're still a ways away from getting to the point where they can actually have a good fight with Evitas.
To be honest, I don't know if they're a ways away. I think they missed their window.
Well, yeah, because
we'll see if they can make the proper picks onto that Tristana and get her down. But I don't know if it's gonna matter at this point.
Oh, that's what you need.
The combo, Zig's ultimate hitting everyone, but the Jarvan's right in the middle of that, doing damage, using that Hydra, and that's the pick that they needed. Thresh going in. Lee Sin trying to use the advantage that he's got with his Tiamat, but he just melts quick. He's not tanky enough. And that's a Thresh going down too. A little bit of miscommunication, and that might just be a Baron. And that might just be what they need to get back in the game.
Well, there we go. That was a beautiful Orianna play. Shockwave came right down onto the two most crucial members they need to be killed, and they died instantly. The CC and them too strong. Once they got Shockwave, they couldn't move until they died. I mean, Lulu managed to get the Lulu managed to ult Tristana just in time, but it wasn't enough.
Made me eat my own words.
Oh, well,
I thought it was too late, but they're just getting started. And that brings the gold lead to just 2.5K.
And they have Baron too, so I mean, that 2.5K gold lead isn't as relevant as it would have been without the Baron, to be honest. 'Cause, I mean, they have that buff. It's probably a relatively even fight right now. I mean, the gold distribution on Evitas is a little strange. I mean, you have some targets you really need to take down. Like, a lot of the gold is on that Tristana, definitely. She has 11 kills. But, I mean, if she goes down, like you saw in that fight, it's game. Like, they're not going to win that fight at all.
Yep, that's true. However, as it gets longer in the game, Tristana does get safer.
Yeah, definitely. She gets safer.
It's like they're trying to force a fight against a team that has Baron. Thane pops the ult, Jarvan in the middle, trying to do damage. They're kiting him, he's going down low. Lee Sin goes in for the kill, but he doesn't get it. Thane just going ham on them. The Baron doing well, and all the time this is going on, the top lane's getting pushed too. This could be really bad for Avitas.
See, that's what we have right there. We have Orianna making plays again, hitting the people she needs to hit with the Shockwave. She's hitting with the Shockwave. There's not much they can do. They're taking a lot of damage from that, and they forced to run away. They can't fight anymore.
I might be a little bit critical right now, but I think that was a little bit of a misplay from Jesus Take the Wheel. I think
definitely.
If they had pushed a little bit further up with that advantage and sort of forced Avitas to play defensive on their mid tower, they would have been able to get the pressure top lane, which would have forced somebody to get down there, and maybe they could have rotated either mid or bottom. I believe Dragon is up pretty soon, so they could have started controlling vision over there. Regardless, it is another step in the right direction.
Oh, it definitely. Yeah. They should not have been fighting that at all. I mean, they didn't. They were fighting a team with Baron buff. I think what they were thinking is like, hey, we have a Tristan who's 11-3. Baron buff's irrelevant. Even our Lee Sin is 10-5. It's fine. But clearly, if those champions are getting hit in the Shockwave, I mean, that's going to cost you the fight, especially when they have Baron.
So that is a free tower for Jesus Takes the Wheel. We'll see what they decide to do next. Dragon's up in 1 minute. They're probably just going to decide to take some vision control and maybe post up around that bottom tower. Push the wave up, get some control, and maybe try and make their pick with their fantastic pick comp. Even though they're all kind of negative, they're all pretty strong, you know? There's no real weak member on their team. The Pantheon is doing what he needs. The Lee Sin goes in! A big mistake. The Orianna ult does miss, though. Jarvan goes in, trying to get the damage. Cataclysm is an awkward spot. The Pantheon ult's coming down. Tristana free casting in the back. Braum taking damage. Pantheon not able to do much. The Vayne's in the middle. Looks like trying to get something. Oh, she gets comboed hard by the Ziggs and the Lee Sin kick. However, Lulu is getting knocked up, too. Pantheon goes down. Vayne and Orianna able to walk away. All in all, a 3-for-1.
Nice. They were really able to use the terrain in their map to make sure they won that fight. Oh, the
The flash
roll.
3-shot. Peace.
Man,
She
yeah.
gets her jump up too again, which means that she might be able to close in on this Orianna with her red buff. She does have fork up too, so yeah, that's
Yeah, Baron buff gone. I mean, you still can't underestimate what this Tristana
Yeah,
can
so
do.
I mean, that was a little bit of overconfidence coming out from Jesus Takes the Wheel. They thought, you know, we've won a couple fights in a row, we'll find we can take them, but they didn't get the wombo in the way that they needed it. They didn't combo their abilities right, and the Tristana was able to free cast and just wreak havoc on their team.
Oh yeah, they definitely fought in a place they shouldn't have fought. I mean, that part of the map, they were able to have some people on the right, have some people on the left, and still be safe. They weren't really split. They could focus their damage on the really, really tunneled team that Jesus Take the Wheel was, and they got what they needed.
Avitas was able to split up on both sides of that fight, whereas Jesus Take the Wheel was all clumped into one corridor and able to just get all that AoE to do even more damage than it would have normally. So at this point in the game, they're back where they were a couple minutes ago. They had the advantage, they had the Baron, but we'll see what they can do now. They gotta play smart. They gotta make the right decisions.
Oh boy. The advantage definitely after winning that fight and getting rid of the Baron buffs on Jesus Take the Wheel. The fights are definitely going to go right back in favor of Evitas. I mean, they have that Tristana. She got strong. She got a few kills there. She has her last Whisper now. When the Jarvan's standing in her face, it's not going to be as big a deal.
Yeah. Not to mention that there's a whole lot of pressure to force magic resist itemization, right?
Yeah.
There's a double AP comp with a 13 and 3 Tristana. So they're going to have a lot of trouble actually being tanky against this team, so... Oh, the hook lands on the Jarvan. They do not decide to follow it. On about to dive a tower. And Jarvan actually looking to go in. He doesn't have sight though, and they are sitting in the bush. Tristana jumps away, is able to hit them from the side. Big Orianna ulti. Cataclysm separating the team fight. He drops it right away. And the Tristana is going down to the Vayne. She's cleaning up. Quadra for Vayne. And now Lee Sin's going down too. Is she going to go for the pennant? Are they going to give it to her? Are they going to give it to her? Oh, the passive going. The slow gets down. And
Are we going to get it?
The panic kill.
Oh, he stole it!
got
He stole it! Oh, no!
Real scumbag move.
Oh, man. She's like, hey, you stay in check, buddy. Oh, well.
That's messed up. That's messed up, man. that's the kind of thing somebody gets benched for.
That's just not right.
I was so hypey. I was ready for that. I was gonna go off. I was gonna scream. I was gonna take my shirt off. Pentakill.
Oh, man. So close. But what we do get from that, at least the positive. I mean, mind you, she didn't get her pentakill. She just got 4 kills there. She's at 10 and 8 Vayne now. Okay, forget the 8 deaths. She still has 10 kills. Like, we're talking about how strong that Tristana was. This Vayne is approaching the same point. Remember, she's still a hyper carry as well, right? She has 10 kills now. They're gonna have rivaling ADs right now. Both ADs are gonna be big threats. It's not just Tristana at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. And like we were saying, Vayne does have the potential to dodge a lot of damage from the Ziggs and the Lee Sin and the Lulu. So we will see what happens. She did complete her Infinity Edge there, so that is a huge power spike.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Tristana still does have a tad of an item advantage. Well, mind you, she has the 13 kills, so.
Yeah.
But Vayne she's going a full offensive build. I mean, she's not building a defensive item. She has that. Was that a dagger? Yeah, she has that dagger.
Probably looking towards going for a Zephyr, maybe, I imagine.
Could be. Yeah, she could be selling the boots for Zephyr. Who knows? Maybe she could be going for a Shiv as well.
Zephyr is just so good on Vayne, scaling with her passive, a defensive item and an offensive item at the same time. Or not her passive, sorry, her Silver Wolf.
Yeah, especially when there's champs like Lulu and Ziggs who have so much built-in slows. Even Lee Sin, the tenacity becomes a much more useful stat.
Yeah. So a lot of posturing around the Baron, which is a very good play by Jesus Takes the Wheel because they know that they need to make the pick. They need to get that wombo down, use the vision advantage to set up the fights in the terrain that they want. And deciding to push the mid wave up. They're going to have to go deal with that bottom wave pretty soon. Jarvan does have TP, so I expect we'll see him go base pretty soon.
Oh yeah, he probably just wants to fill out those items. Let's see how much gold he's got right now.
This is actually a pretty good opportunity to Avitus to force at least the teleport. Oh, okay, so they're going in for the engage. They know the bottom wave is pushing. Orion ult doesn't hit much. Ziggs ult does, though. Lee Sin going down. Vayne free casting. Tristana getting pressured by the Pantheon. And Vayne looks like she's going to take this fight over again. That's a triple. Nice stun. Going for the Quadra again. This could be another Penna.
She got it, she got a pentakill! Pentakill!
Pentakill from the Vayne. All by herself.
Finally got it. She said she was sick of it, man. She wasn't letting anyone take that from her this time around.
That's a 15 and 8 Vayne, man.
The 50, yeah, well there you go. I mean, she got the
got
turret. Oh, the turret killed her. What a way to lose that.
Tower, you the real MVP.
What a way to lose.
This game is ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. A
still
quadra
gonna get
kill, a
the-
pentakill, a double kill from a tower.
Just barely lost it the first time around. Definitely was going to lose it the second time around.
Yeah, so she does pick up that Zephyr. And that's an exponential power spike for her as well. Getting that, just allowing her to be even more aggressive in these team fights.
Definitely. We saw, like, she got that one quadra kill. Look at her in that last fight, just dealing all the damage she needed to do.
Yep.
Absolutely carrying the team. Putting the carry and AD carry there.
Putting the carry pants on. The secret weapon we were talking about, man.
Yeah, that's what it could be. Like, it's paying off. They had the chance to take the gambit this time around, and it's paying off. I mean, she got 9 kills in like the last 2 minutes.
We did laugh about those 2 tower kills, but it is actually a big deal because the game is pretty dang close still. It is 65k to 66k, 34 to 34, and 37 minutes into the game, Avitas has taken this Baron. Tristana can hit it over the wall. Orion is doing a lot of damage. The teleport's coming in from from Jarvan, and Vayne's closing up. She's not there. They do need her there. They're disengaging. Looks like they'll be safe for now.
They took too much damage from Baron to actually want to fight, even though it was a 5v4. This is going to be a Baron that's actually going for Jesus Take the Wheel.
It's down instantly. Good play from Jesus Take the Wheel, making the best out of the mistakes that Avitas is making.
Well, Jesus Takes the Wheel, I guess we were saying maybe they're a team that tilts very heavily, but clearly not.
Yeah, clearly not.
Clearly not. I don't think either of these teams are susceptible to tilting very quickly, actually.
No, they're going back and forth consistently for the last 2 games.
Oh, yeah. Well, with Baron now, they have the wave pushing in bottom. They're going to steal this blue buff, but they're definitely going to pressure. Both these teams so aggressive. Really always pushing their advantage when they have it. Yeah, it's getting rough for them.
Yeah, so they do have the advantage with the mid tower down as well, because obviously, or the mid inhibitor down as well. They will be able to hopefully force someone to go take that wave, and even though Vayne does have that unfortunate siege ability, she will be able to get the tower down pretty quick if they do have the opportunity. So
yeah, they need someone to go clear that wave. Like you said, it's those super minions. They just absolutely destroy Nexus towers. I mean, that wave is actually getting into their base now. Someone's going to have to go back. One of the problems with Vayne was her ability to like have a hard time sieging, especially with their whole comp in general. They have a hard time sieging, but if they can get a 4v5, they might not even need to siege. They can force a fight under tower if they want.
yeah, and it looks like they're not even waiting for someone. Yeah, there we go. The engage comes in from Jarvan, and they do pick up the kill on Lee Sin right away. Another kill on Thresh. Jarvan does go down. Lulu makes it there with the TP, but it's not early enough, and she goes down too. The only people left up are a Ziggs, who's out of mana, and a Tristana, who does not want to mess around. Pantheon moving up, able to take the tower, and Vayne, like we were saying, able to just shred it.
Yeah, just like I was saying, they might just fight under tower. They're going to get the second inhibitor. I mean, there are 3 people down. This might just be gamer. I mean, there is a Ziggs. Probably can't do too much. The Tristana is strong. Yeah, this is likely just going to be game here unless some trolling goes down. Looks like
Yeah.
Jesus takes the wheel.
We doubted the vein, but my God, did he prove us wrong?
Oh yeah,
Jesus takes the wheel.
Jesus took the wheel after all. There we
Well played.
go.
What a great series,
What
though.
a
What a great comeback from
absolutely
Avitas. Back
great
and forth
series.
game. That's the kind of action I like to see in a grand finals.
Well, congratulations. Jesus takes the wheel. Clearly didn't tilt. Very, very difficult game for them. Being behind, that's actually a great way to finish the tournament. Absolutely great. Like they weren't always winning. There were times where they were way, 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 way behind. And even despite that, they didn't tilt. They did what they needed to do, and they came up with the win in the end.
So I would like to thank all of our viewers for hanging out with us for this grand finals tournament, our summer tournament finals. And I'd like to invite all you guys to check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/UTLA. And I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors at Gamebox. Thank you very much for supporting us. And we've got a couple things in the works, so pay attention, stay tuned, and you can get some more great collegiate esports action. And thanks to you as well, Toasty Surprise, for setting this whole thing up and doing a lot of work on this tournament.
Well, thanks to you for co-casting with me, my friend.
Yeah, man.
All right.
That's it.